This is your LMAX Exchange Technical Update for Wednesday, November 9th, 2016. Euro dollar. So the euro has seen a sharp bounce in Wednesday trade, and this puts the market back into a more familiar, broader medium-term range trade. Overall, the downside does remain intact, but the latest break back above 112 is going to now put the market in sideways trade with a break back above 1367 or back below the recent support that we saw down around just below 110 for clear directional insight. At this point, it would take a break back below the low that we saw on Wednesday around 109.90 to put the pressure back on the downside and expose a drop back below the recent lows at 108.52 and then potentially down towards next medium-term support in the 105 area. At the same time, if we see a push beyond 113.67, it will open the door for fresh upside and take the immediate pressure off the downside. But right now, anything in between 13.67 and 110 is classified as just some choppy price action. Sterling dollar. So cable has seen a bit of a push up in recent trade, and this does suggest that the market could be poised for additional corrective upside back towards the previous base around 128. But overall, the downtrend here remains firmly intact, and there is risk until while we hold below 128 for deeper setbacks back towards the recent 31-year low in the 120 area. Dollar yen. So dollar yen remains confined to an intense downtrend after recently stalling out above 105, and this latest breakdown below the 103 area exposes a retest of the 2016 base, which comes in at 98.99. At this point, it's going to take a break back above the recent high that we saw at 105.47 about to take the immediate pressure off the downside. Euro Swiss. So Euro Swiss has mostly been confined to a range trade between the 108 and 110 area. We did see in recent sessions a break below 108, which compromised potentially the range trade, exposing a retest of the 2016 low. But if the market can hold and push back above 108 and break back above some resistance up around 108.65, it will confirm that the market is more comfortable staying within this range trade and will continue to do so over the coming sessions. Again, we need to see an establishment below the 108 area, a clear establishment below there to expose the 106.24 2016 low, and if we can't do that, expect more range trade. Aussie dollar. So Aussie continues to show signs of stalling out above 77 with this latest push above the figure, stalling out in a big way as the market has put in looks to be a very nasty reversal day. At this point though, any setbacks are supported, and we ultimately would need to see a breakback below 74.21, that's the low going back to the 27th of July, to officially put the pressure back on the downside. Dollar CAD. So dollar CAD is pressed up to fresh multi-month highs today above 135, although the market has pulled back quite significantly since. Overall though, the structure does remain constructive with any setback seen well supported ahead of 130 in favor of an eventual push up beyond 135 and into the 135 to 140 area. Kiwi dollar. So the New Zealand dollar has stalled out above 74, and it looks like the market could be looking to put in by this internal range resistance around 74, a lower top, ahead of the next major downside extension. This would be confirmed on a breakback below recent support around the 70 area. At this point, only a close above 74 would compromise this toppish bearish outlook. SPX 500. So the S&P 500 has now seen a major shift in the structure following the recent breakdown that we saw below that previous September base. At this point, the break below 2108, that September base, has exposed a drop back towards the 1990 low from June. We have seen some setbacks extend down to as low as the 2030 area, but again, the breakdown below 2108 does keep the pressure on the downside and open the door for a retest of that 1990 June low. Any rally should be very well capped ahead of the 2140 area. Gold. So gold looks to be putting in a higher low in the 1240 area and is now pushed back above easily 1300 with a focus now on a potential retest of the record high at 2016 high at 1375. Look for any setbacks from here to be very well supported above 1240.